Are you in a consulting role and have come across payment terms like Net30, Net45 or Net60? And do you wonder what they mean? If so, continue watching this video as I discuss these payment terms and how to understand them better before accepting a contracting role. Before we get any further, for those who don't know me, I am Nikita, a SHRM certified HR. I have over 15 years of experience in hiring professionals. In recruitment insights, I'm passionate about helping other recruiters and job seekers reaching their professional goals. If you would love to get all my previous lessons on job searching, interviewing, or recruiting strategies, you can find all of that at therecruitmentinsights.com. While you are there, you can also download a free actionable checklist for hiring quality talent, plus get a free ready-to-use resume template to level up your career. I'd like to add a point here that all the content I share with you is based solely on my experience, learning, and research. But there might be some instances you have come across that I haven't, and as a result, you may not always be in sync with the content I share. In that case, please share your experience in the comments below, as it's a great way for us to learn from each other. Alright, now back to today's topic. Let me show you some of the popular payment terms. These are Net15, Net30, Net45, Net60, and Net90. We will discuss the details in a moment, but first let's understand what payment terms are. These are schedules set by a company by which you will get paid for your services. Now let me explain you different payment terms with the help of a calendar so that you can understand them better. Alright, for example, if you join a company on May 1st under the Net30 payment term, you will raise the invoice on the last day of May or by June 3rd, considering the weekend on the 1st and 2nd. Most companies require you to submit an invoice after getting an approved timesheet from your manager, which you need to attach for verification. So this is one of the requirements that you need to fulfill before you can raise your invoice. Once you raise the invoice, your company will settle it immediately or within a few days. This is the most common and preferred payment term in the industry because consultants don't have to wait long for their payment. Net45 and Net60 means you will get paid 45 or 60 days from the start date. Let's assume we have the same start date, May 1st. Now in case of Net45 and Net60, you will get paid 45 or 60 days from your start date. You typically raise an invoice after a month of work, but payment is made 45 or 60 days from your start date as per the agreed terms. Similarly with Net90, you will get paid after or toward the end of 90 days from your start date. And in Net15, you receive your payment within 15 days. I would say it's only the first payment when you have to wait, according to the payment term. Once you get into the payment cycle, it becomes regular from the next month. Let me explain you this with the help of an example. Assuming that you're invoicing monthly regularly, then here is an example to understand. Let's take an example of Net60. Let's say your start date is May 1st and you submit your first invoice on May 31st and have to wait until 60 days for the payment due on or by June 30th. Now, the second invoice you're going to raise the next month, which is June 30th. In that case, you will receive the payment on July 31st. And now, if you look at the third invoice that you will raise, let's say you're raising third invoice on July 31st. In that case, you will receive the payment on August 30th. So you can see clearly that it's only the first month when you have to wait until 60 days, and thereafter you're getting your payment regularly every month. Alright, I hope it gives you a clear picture. Now that you understand what these payment terms are, I would like to also tell you one important thing. Some companies settle invoices only after they receive payment from the end clients on Net30, Net45 or Net60 basis. Others may pay upfront upon receiving the invoices from you without waiting for payments from the end client, as they might have healthy working capital and they aim to keep you happy by paying well on time. That said, it is crucial to have clear communication with your client so that you know ahead of time when will you receive your first payment. We all work for money. isn't it? The first thing that you should do is to review your contract thoroughly before signing it to make sure the payment terms are clearly stated. If the terms are not clear, you should ask for clarification. Whether they are Net30, Net45 or Net60, cross-verify that invoices are paid on time per the agreed terms before you start a project. Next, the second important point is to negotiate your payment terms before accepting an offer. If the offered payment terms do not align with your financial needs, as you might have monthly bills to pay that are due before you receive your first payment, you can request shorter duration terms. If a company's payment cycle is Net60 instead of Net30 or Net45, discuss this with the company to check if they can agree to modify the payment terms. You never know, they might agree to that. So there is no harm trying for that. Third, build trust and professionalism. And you can do so by having a transparent communication around payment terms. It ensures both you and the client are on the same page, reducing the likelihood of disputes and leading to a smooth working relationship and a potential future collaboration. Alright, this is a generic base for payment terms, but there might be some companies that operate differently. If you have come across any such company, do share your thoughts in the comments below. It's a great way to learn from each other and know how things operate differently around the world. As always, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give a thumbs up here on YouTube. This would motivate me to keep making such videos, and subscribe to my channel so that you will never miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.